Because the modern Transformer landscape is bleaker than the future of the Hasbro stock price, January has given us both our first and possibly last Bay figure of 2024, Studio Series Core Class Mohawk. A first-timer as a toy, Mohawk is a shockingly good figure. This is one of those rare situations where an official figure genuinely beats out the third party's offerings for the character. I think this is ultimately down to its size and simplicity. The core class is a tad bigger than the Doctor Who offering, giving it more room for engineering to ultimately make a more screen-accurate bot, while also being in the right scale for Studio Series, with more consistent QC unlike the Transcraft, unless your copy fell prey to windowless packaging. Funnily enough, I thought the alt mode was more compromised than it actually was. I kind of thought it suffered from being square due to the need to transform while still being $10, but taking a look at the actual pictures of a P-51 combat fighter, they came much closer to the actual bike's proportions than I initially thought. As this and the third-party figures show, the visible Mohawk in alt mode is just a side effect of the design, but I think the core class figure hides it quite well. The bike then unfolds itself into this slender little goblin that is beautifully accurate to what we saw on the screen. This guy is spindly, sharp, and asymmetrical in all the right places. This figure also comes with an accessory, one of his knives that, thanks to my good friend Talent Productions, appeared very briefly in the film. Perhaps the highlight of this little guy is his head. First and foremost, he has an articulated jaw that allows for some goofy looking poses, but ultimately a lot of fun with this figure. The second thing his head can do is come off. In an awesome nod to the film, you can remove Mohawk's head to emulate his death from the movie, made even closer with the help of some siege blast effects. It makes me sad to think that there's a genuine chance that Mohawk is the only Bay figure we're going to get this year, as for a while now, the Bay figures they've been doing have been absolute home runs and really stand head and shoulders of the rest of the Studio Series figures, like the ROTB and the Gamer Edition. In the sheer effort they put in, Mohawk is an absolute home run, and definitely worth the purchase. Aviator Dan's, signing off.